Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you are with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he'll manage to kick this ahead for a pickup of 5.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw. Was caught by Cooper on the right side. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Christian Benford.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
We'll try and run here with Cook. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. That's sneaking in, and he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
We're starting to see this a lot in the NFL. Not only 4th down tries are up, but throwing the ball short of the sticks. Teams are so reliant nowadays on yards after the catch. It can feel a little dicey upon reception, but a nice job here, and fortunately for them, it picks up the 1st down.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Allen, going to give it to Cook. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Second down, 8 yards to go. Once again, it's Cook. And And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the gun, Josh Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
A 27-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Bills are out to an early 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Now, Allen. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
On second down, Cook, he is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. Harrison Phillips. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. He'll return this from the 10. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
Second and a yard at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here comes a second and a yard. Again with Hall. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
First down, they go right back to Hall. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Now this time they'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be...
He gets free. And he will score. And Nye Mitchell. Touchdown, New York. That's his 2nd TD catch of the season. On now, Cade York for the point after. He's got it. And the Jets move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return, here's Ray Davis. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Allen working from the pistol. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Bills first down.
Cook gets it out of the pistol. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
The 26-yard line.
From from the gun. Throw here for Allen. To the middle of the field. Caught by Shakir. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
And he gets in for the 2-point conversion. And the lead bumps up to 7.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
Start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
Christian Benford on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
They will run it over center with Hall. Room to run at the 35. And he will get into the end zone. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
York is good on the extra point. And the Jets will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Cade York to kick off.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Down the field, he's got the hook up to Shakir. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
A run up the middle with Cook. And is brought down after a gain of a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down and 8.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah. Too bad, gotta deal with it. Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a high five for the good girls and the good guys? Come on, too bad, gotta deal with it. Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a high five for the good girls and the good guys? You know who you are. I made this taking the Morgan Wallen in an elevator. I'll be turning on you like a generator. I'll be the greatest that you ever hated, that you ever hated.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. Riding the special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot.
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brothers. This is James Cook. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
319!
Still keeping on the ground with Cook. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41. Here's second down and 9. On play action, Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
A gain there of 20. Good for a Bills first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That's his caught. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down. Off the play fake, it's Allen. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. In this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The one here is Breece Hall. And this play's going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll look to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Greg Rousseau in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Cook, and he'll get about 5.
James Cook, the ball carrier. The tackle by Jarvis Broccoli. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 4. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Forced out wide. Now he takes off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 6.
Alert, alert, alert!
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Bills with the early advantage. More from MetLife Stadium after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on first and goal.
Alert, 319! What is that?
Here's Cook. And he'll take this one in. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the Bills are out to a 10-0 lead.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. It's first down, and it's Paul. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming. and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Now the kid to Cook, running right. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
The 30-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Regular.
Allen going to throw. And he gets back to Hardman. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Moore going in motion.
What's that?
A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he'll be stopped short of 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
It's a gain of 8.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
What's that?
He'll try and run here with Cook. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the 1st down. Good run. The drive continues.
What a luxury, Mike. Grant, I mean, to have a guy like this that you know when you need these tough yards, you can just turn around, hand them the ball, and let him go get it. He's had some success already here in the 1st half, and that's a nice run to keep this drive going.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
On the give, it's Hall. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Another run here with Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Here we go.
Now the Jets going to use the 1st of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready? Here we go, set.
the gun. He'll throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this stays a two-score game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
That's taken in by Shakir. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Allen. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Third down and 9. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Exiting the pocket right. And that is incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
For the field goal, a 39-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This fielded at about the 9. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's hard. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Now, faking the give, moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now timeout, Jets. It'll be their second as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
First and 10.
This is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Second and 7.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Let's go.
Again, here's Hall. And he'll take this to about the 28. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 28.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught left side by Taylor. And mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And off. Here comes Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Now whistles here and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front.
Ready, break. Here we go, set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Push down to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Nice throw by the rookie from Clemson. It gets his guys a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
Cowboy, ready.
He'll go again with Hall. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And they've they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Now this time they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances in picking up a key 3rd down? So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard.
Go! Go!
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, 4th down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Jets. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. On now, Cade York for the point after. It's up and through. And the Jets are on the board. It's now 13-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. For the return, here comes Davis. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The tight end Kincaid in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. Hit as he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
First down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's a big play when they needed it the most to gain a 43 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Buffalo. That his first touchdown of the new year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
A short one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Let's go. Give up the
little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
This one complete right side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll look to throw. Forced out left. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. He'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's 2nd.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. It separates the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he will score! Game on! Mason Taylor! Touchdown, New York! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This one taken at the 7. Across the 20. They'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Regular. Look out.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here. And don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
Round 80.
Moore going in motion.
What's that?
3rd down, it's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
56. What's that?
A run up the middle with Cook. He gets free to the 20. And he will go all the way. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touch here late.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
And they're on the 24-yard line.
Ready up.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
19. Tiger.
They'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is hot. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 47 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out at the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Going to need a big play now. 3rd down and long. He'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
That's taken in, and he's going to have a Jets 1st down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long, and they get a new set of downs. zone now. He'll drop to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On the RPO, quickly in the hands of Cooper. He's going to be marked out, down at the 5. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Cougar night, cowboy.
Back to the air one more time. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down, goal to go.
Tag. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cougar night. Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Allen down to an 8, and that should do it. So a